As long as his mental is not boomed from game number 1, I think he should be a big factor for SKT in game number 2.
Look at the side of Afreeca Freaks, a lot of engage, and then basically going to be all about the poke and pick from Kuros. They can be a pick comp because they have insane pick CC. They have teamfight initiated. For the longest time, looked like he was going to draft the Gnar in a losing matchup, but he feels that they need to be able to fight in the top side. I tend to more and more common for clear speed and also aggressive options. This week he's gone for Aftershock. He's the only tank, or true tank I should say, on the side of Afreeca, so very much looking for the tanky stats. This is a 4-man invade on Blank.
Oh, it misses, but he gets the knock-up. It's enough damage, first blood.
More risky lanes, such as Kleptomancy's influence on the top side. SKT starting off the Ocean Drake.
Well, they may go for Kuro here. He hops in, but that's way too aggressive as he gets knocked up against the wall. Kuro going alone, overestimating Zoe's ability, does get taken out.
Yeah, tried to fully rely on the portal jump, but it's not enough to get him away from a line skill shot initiation. Still SKT, because they've taken a lot of damage. Blank has to the aggro, and Spirit can walk up.
Decides to go back in. They get double knocked up here. Wolf force into the stopwatch. Afreeca not looking for more, though. SKT trying to come in. Emperor's Divide to push everybody back into the fight. They want to go for this, but Faker taking the damage on the backside. They're going to trade 1 for 1. Spirit now getting low. The Dragon will go down to the Xayah.
Of all people.
Fact. Yeah.
Sure, Orin is always best when there's another threat. Then you can just thread through and catch someone. Speaking of catching someone.
Okay, see you later, Blank. We've seen that happen before. Just gonna face check the brush without any vision, no blue trinkets, no anything. And you are gonna get caught up. There's a lot of pick on the side of Afreeca. Now we got the feathers coming in. Will they try to go for a steal here without the smite? It's gonna be pretty hard. It's gonna be up to Faker, but nearly impossible as the smite comes in from Spirit and Afreeca of these turrets just yet, but they're taking over the vision. They'll finally get one turret here in the mid lane.
Risk, control ward, in every brush they walk by. They'll crash down the third inner turret.
Definitely some armor would be nice, but now let's talk about Untara, who is going to try to get out of here, but unfortunately you got a Camille on your ass, and you will go down 4v1. There's no Baron to take, no objective for SK.
0% chance.
0%. Perhaps he didn't know it was 4. Maybe he thought it was 2 and then saw the Camille. Trouble Bubble lands onto Azir, and they're trying to make a play onto Keen, who just flashes away. Should be able to get away from this one, but the Iceborne Gauntlet coming in, and Keen, with this hook shot down, finally gets it back up, still on the run. Flash man army, perhaps if he can get a 4-man Emperor's Divide, we might have this game continue on, but I'm sure you guys can tell in my voice, I'm not too positive that that will happen. Afreeca's have been extremely clean, as we mentioned before. Look at how split up they are right now. Tushin on the bottom, Spirit in the middle, Kramer hitting the inhibitor.
No threat onto Kramer. Everything up. Flash, heal, and try another ult.
They do get a 3-man knock-up. Rather, Kramer knocks himself up somehow with the Featherstorm.
With no backup, doesn't matter. Short cooldown, it'll be up again, but Kramer's going to walk up on this minion wave.
Good pop there. Either way, he's going back.
So as Keen is pushing up, you can see that the turret has 0 HP, it will die. Just the minions don't even have to walk up if you're Keen. So base broken in 2 spots. Someone will have to answer the super minions in the next minute or so. Maybe even less, next 20 seconds or so.
Looking for an engage now, but it's actually going to get turned on them as Tushin denies it, says, get out of here, I am the support master. Takes a lot of damage on the back foot. They're looking for another engage here, trying to get up the spare, but Blank, what the hell happened to his health? Looks like finally Kramer got a couple of auto attacks onto someone, and you guys see what happens in that case.
Teleporting back also with the unsealed spellbook. Tushin's back. They're going to lose 3 inhibitors here.
Yeah. Well, they're certainly going to get this bottom one. A small walk over pretty aggressively through the base, saying, we're not scared of you guys.
I mean, I half expected Blank to pause the game and query the damage dealt by Kramer.
It's like, this is just not fair. It doesn't make any sense.
I built a Trinity Force.
We're SKT.
And I have a drums together. They'll be hoping that 8.2 brings a lot of change, but I've watched some NA and EU, it doesn't.
Blank, he's trying to kill a ward here, and he's got Kramer on his butt. Gets his counter-strike up, but just barely survives. And that was all just to clear the ward.
Every time Kramer auto-attacks something, I clench. That's how much damage he's doing.
Everybody watching at home, everybody in the studio is as well. Unless you're a Afreeca fan, in which case you're pretty happy. Well, Kramer moving up. No one wants to get near him at this point. Everybody's just scared. They're just gonna let it go down. Finally, Orin decides to ult on in. They get a little bit of chip damage on the Spirit, but it just doesn't matter. They're too far ahead. Kramer's gonna get another kill, up to 6 now. He's gonna get one more as Zuntara gets low. Emperor's Divide is pretty. It just doesn't matter. That's a 2-0 victory now for the Afreeca Freaks over SKT, making it look easy, Papa.
And Kramer ends with 100% kills, not kill participation. He got all the damn kills, 6 and 0 and 0. The reverse secret agent. He was a very obvious agent.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't matter. He might as well have been John McClane gunning everyone down. Afreeca Freaks